Weekday mornings from 6.
BBC Radio Wales Breakfast with Claire Summers.
The BBC is encouraging people to donate unused computers to support children during homeschooling. Well, the Give a Laptop campaign has already seen 30,000 devices donated across the UK. Nigel Cook is based in Carmarthen and the head of the charity Business to Schools, who donate technology to schools. Morning, Nigel.
Good morning, Claire.
First of all, let's talk about the difference, the impact this can make. Donated items like laptops makes a huge difference to people, doesn't it?
Absolutely. If I was to start with giving you a little bit of background, really, of Business to Schools, and, Business to Schools is a charity that's come in here to look to engage businesses, to look to support put IT equipment, as you said, out to schools. The Business to School then very much, company to donate any furniture or tech that they no longer need, so it can be used in our state schools across the UK. So it's very much about rehoming and providing much needed resources to our schools. Currently, nationally, there are 4,000 schools registered for this scheme. However, here in Wales, there are only a handful. So it is our aim to register as many schools as possible to the scheme. I've taken up that role as head of schools in Wales, and I want to really sign all our schools up in Wales. It's completely free of charge, and it is a win-win. So I'm business manager at Queen Elizabeth High School in Carmarthen, and we signed up to the scheme over 12 months ago, and we've certainly benefited greatly, especially over the last few weeks through, as you said, the donated IT.
Yeah, and we're talking about things that are just unused by a lot of people, probably sitting in cupboards up and down Wales. I mean, these things really needed at the moment with lots of us homeschooling. I mean, how has demand changed, Nigel?
Right, and I can give you an example of that, of what you said, the computers actually sitting in cupboards. So recently I was connected by Business to School with Puffin Produce from Haverfordwest, who donated much needed laptops. Now, there were laptops that they've been sitting on for some time. Now, these have now been given out to our pupils to support their online learning from home. And this is something which is now needed to actually support those pupils. I've also made some connections as well through the Lady Fatima Trust under their Give IT programme. So I've recently, secured a donation of Chromebooks from there, and it's just amazing how businesses and charities are supporting schools during these times.
Yeah, and for people listening who think, oh, you know what, I've got something I could hand over.
Yeah.
One thing, Nigel, that might put people off, it is data. People might be thinking, oh, you don't need to see my holiday photos. I can't hand that off. I haven't got time to wipe it. What can people do about that? How can you reassure people?
Yeah, absolutely, and I fully get that. Some companies are offering actually to wipe the data off themselves. We do have connections as well at Business to Schools where we're able to support businesses if that should arise. So we can help and support companies there with that, and also individuals. But it's very, this IT is very, very much needed out in the schools. At Queen Elizabeth High School, we've got, for example, 3 or 4 siblings in one home, and only one laptop between them. So this is, as you can imagine, is very challenging for families. We simply don't have sufficient devices to go around. So donations of any nature are of a huge benefit, and we can't thank people enough.
Yeah, and the impact as well for people perhaps who don't have internet to use these devices. Mm-hmm. What can be done to solve that?
Yeah, and this is where I'd like to come in and say a huge thank you, really, to the BBC. They've played a major role in their campaign, not just to find laptops and devices for children, but as part, they've also looked to donate 1,000 dongles nationally in the UK.
Yeah, you might just have to explain what a dongle is. Maybe not everybody's...
Right, So a dongle then gives people the internet access. So if somebody hasn't, for example, got any internet access at home, they can actually get access through a dongle. So the BBC then have donated 1,000 dongles nationally, some of which have been greatly received here in Wales. They will support those pupils who have limited internet access, and it's truly wonderful to be able to see pupils connect daily with their peers in the schools. Without this donation, it may be difficult for some of our students.
Yeah, it's the difference in staying in touch with people and not for an awful lot of families, isn't it? Tell us then, how do people get involved?
Right. The way to actually get involved, it's all about, first, I would encourage schools in Wales to sign up to the scheme. This can easily be done by registering on the internet and searching under business to schools. Secondly, if there are any businesses out there that feel they are in a position to donate or rehome any furniture or IT, and IT more so at this moment in time for our pupils, it will be most welcomed. And again, that contact can be made through businesstoschools.com.
Nigel, it is great work that you're doing, and it's lovely to talk to you about it. Thank you very much for being with us. That's Nigel Cook there, the head of the charity Business to Schools. And if you do want to donate, don't bring items here to a BBC site near you. We can't accept them. But if you would like to donate an item to the BBC Give a Laptop campaign, lots of information out there. Just head to our website.
If you'd like more information regarding the BBC Give a Laptop campaign, please visit www.business2schools.com or www.bbc.co.uk/McKay difference. Thank you.